There was a little boy, and he had a little curl right in the middle of his forehead. And when he was good, he was oh so saintedly good. But when he was angry, he stayed quiet and ate porridge. It's not easy to rhyme porridge, Slim Shady. I just want to let Ireland know, Ireland, just quickly and effectively, to all the boys out there that yous are living in an Orwellian nightmare. Yous are living in an Orwellian nightmare at the moment. So I'm talking about thought police. Thought police. I'm talking about eliciting your confessions because they destroyed the they destroyed the church. They removed Jesus. They replaced it with Daniel Rothschild or Andrew Grant or somebody. And your confessions are no longer safe. This was the wonderful thing about Christianity, that Jesus Christ didn't care about where you've been or what you've had to do. Kind of like I couldn't give a flying fuck about where you've been or what you've had to do. But they removed Jesus, and they want the knowledge. No, knowledge is the fall. Knowledge leads to the fall. Knowledge is the fall. Knowledge is the lowest. Everybody hyped up and want to know this about them, and knowledge is power, and I'll be in charge, and I need to know everything. Yous are living in an Orwellian nightmare. If you don't know what I mean by this, because Ireland like to keep their people stupid. Ireland really like to keep their people stupid, uneducated, and invalid. And we can't work then. Then we're all really lazy, retarded, and on drugs. So we get loads of Polish boys to come around and do the work for us, you know. They know all about it. They know all about it. But Ireland particularly like to keep the working class stupid and uninformed. And lamb-like. Because the only people that could afford property back in the day were farmers and police. That's why all North Dublin is farmers and all South Dublin is police. And then they got together and had loads of bastard in country brothels full of Gardaí kids that are all snitches, by the way. I've no problem telling you this. Mahon, the Mahon boys, you wouldn't even know them. Mahon boys, Irish, they're all snitches. They're all absolute government. See, the government need drug dealers. The government are bringing the drugs in. The government need these scummy little fucks, and they've got these righteous privileges, and they rat everybody. They'll snitch you out of your competition. They'll fuck you. They'll bend you over. Mahon boys, and they're in Northern Nazi Party. This is Sinn Féin are like the dirty border, dirty Nazi dirty Northern Nazi Party, dealing with borders and stuff. And they just need some bad guys, they need some bad guys. And they're so privileged, they're so privileged to be these dirty fucking little snitches. And they are just dirty, rotten fucking snitches. And they claim to be military, which kind of has some sort of scary appeal about it. Playing Grand Theft Auto too much. I think the military might show up. And they're just a bunch of illiterate fucktards with a few bandy shotguns claiming to be military. And asked Vladimir Putin to assess their military credentials. Forget what I was fucking talking about. Ireland, New Zealand living under an Orwellian. So I've had a dream where a pig, some fucking sergeant was questioning me loads with his kid or his nephew, might have bumped in. And it's weird. I was like, why the fuck was a pig questioning me in my dreams? Eliciting my knowledge, eliciting my, not confession, my confidence, eliciting. Eliciting means to be taking. Elicit, to draw out of you, to elicit, you put you in an interrogation chamber and elicit information. And they're doing it to everybody in this country at the moment. And it's mega Republican, it's Orwellian nightmares. This was in Orwellian, it's 1984. 1984. And they'll have you so like in the book of Jeremiah, lying on the ground. And anyway, I just wanted to let you know you can't really watch your shoulder when this is very treaty. Yeah, it's an Orwellian, and make induce paranoia or induce worry. But you have lost Jesus. The confidence of Jesus didn't care where you've been and what you had to do. They wanted to know where you've been and what the Gardaí, the government, they want to know where you've been and what you had to do. Big time. They love their knowledge. They love it so much. Dirty, dirty knowledge. And they got hell. You'd be comforted and consoled to know that the judges that judge you, the Christian judges, hopefully, well, they're all Jewish now. Ireland's been changed. There's a total fucking reform on your judicial system, and they're all Jews now. And Ireland didn't even. Israel, even in Israel, complained about that. A dogmatically Jewish judicial system. Even in Israel, they complained about that. Ireland didn't even notice or care. Oh, kiddie killing's fine. Yes, oh, it's very understandable. Oh, yes, we've mutual understandings now with kiddie killers. Oh, yes, it's the way. Oh, it's very important that we need to kill, like the Sumerians. We need to kill at least 4 children every day. And that's what happened on the top of Parnell Street. They got busted for killing, stabbing kids. Higgins was there. Higgins delivered a speech. Higgins delivered a fucking speech. Yeah. So I just want to let you know, you can't watch your back. As I'd say watch your back, but you can't watch your back. They're all around you. Operation Tara and whatever. Like they just, it's like, what can you do? I don't know. What can you do? Hope for foreign invasion. Yes, hope that somebody will invade Ireland. I feel like Hegel welcoming Napoleon. Just hope that somebody will. I'm thinking Russia. Russia can't invade a NATO country, but Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, aren't NATO. So hopefully Russia will fucking invade Ireland soon enough. And you won't have to deal with Florida and Sinn Féin, their little dog boys. Who are fucking hilarious because they're Sinn Féin and IRA, and they go, oh, we're rebels. Oh, we're rebels that resist foreign persuasion and dominance. We're rebels. Rebels don't get paid. Just to let you know, okay? Come from a family of few rebels. Rebels don't get paid. Rebels don't get thanked. Rebels get the country turning around saying, why did you rebel rouse? Now we're all being bothered. What's happened around that? GPO. Rebels don't get paid. Rebels aren't liked. Rebels don't get belly rubs. Rebels don't get dog biscuits. And yous are all Sinn Féin northern Nazis thinking yous are staunch Republican rebels. But you're getting paid by a foreign powers. These are claimed to be rebels. Rebels starve in ditches. Actual rebels starve in ditches for a week or two, sogged up, mugged up, and they'll be called assholes and traitors. They'll be defamated. I know about this, and they'll be defamated. But I'm just going to say that IRA and Sinn Féin don't like loyalists. Loyal to the Queen, loyal to a foreign power. Loyalists got some like a dog loyalist soup. And the loyalists, and they got their dog biscuits, and they're all claiming to be rebels, but they're getting all these belly rubs and all their donkey soup off Florida and the Rose World, and they're all in positions of privy. The Queen, the England would have given you positions of privy, 10 shilling in the day, and to pray to the King's good health, and you all pray to Damien Rockefeller's good health, or Damien Rothschild's good health. And he's lived comfortably, and he's living in stretch Hummers down in Wexford, and these are all parading around, and these aren't rebels. Like, rebels starve in ditches, right? Rebels starve in rotten ditches, have no gain, have no reward. Like rebels, actual fucking Irish rebels, starve in ditches for days trying to deliver something that will never be appreciated, very rarely appreciated. They'll be called assholes and incongruents and troublemakers. You're not rebels. That's when the Mahon, PJ, fucking Thomas Mahon, Thomas Mahon. You can poke my fucking hone. Actually, you can't. Stay the fuck away from my hone. Stay the fuck away from my mother's hone as well. These little anti-Irish traitors. There's black and tans. They're just black and tans. They're a bunch of pseudo-military criminals being hired to rape Ireland. Pseudo-military rats that have been hired to run around raping everybody and stealing all their birthrights. And they went around. You're not rebels. I just want to say that you're not fucking rebels. You don't starve in a ditch fucking 2 weeks trying to get the job done. You sit around with Damien Rockefeller getting belly rubs and dog biscuits. You get comfort, you get stretched limos, you get women, you get pox and pox. You're not rebels. You don't know what it's like to be a rebel. IRA, Sinn Féin, you don't know what it's like to actually be a fucking rebel. Go starve in a ditch fucking 2 weeks. Get no thanks. You'll never get any merit. You'll never get any merit. You'll be called a traitor. England will execute you. They'll call you a monster and a dissident. And you don't know what it is to be a rebel, right? So that's from Arthur McGuinness. That's from Arthur fucking Guinness. So I see Arthur McGuinness, whatever his fucking name is, and he spits on all these. He hates you. He spits on you and he fucking hates you. Anyway, that was supposed to be for the Republic. I'll just let you know the Northern Irish Nazi Party of Sinn Féin have been recruiting your boys to snitch and rob yous and fuck yous and elicit your dreams and confessions. And so nobody's safe. It's very George Orwell. It's very, very... And you'll all be blaming each other. You'll all be blaming each other and killing each other. How could they know? How could they know exactly where I kept my... How could they... They went into the gaff. They went exactly straight away to it. And they just took it out. Otherwise, somebody close to me must have ratted. And then somebody close to him gets killed. Boom! Thanks, Gardaí. Shit on it for your fake war on drugs. Your very, 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 very fake war on drugs. And then some kid gets killed. Burned in a car in Old Court. Burned to death in a car in Old Court. Because you knew too much, didn't you, boys? You knew too much about your neighbour's business. You trespassed too much about your neighbour's fucking cunting business, didn't you? So I'd like to say watch your back, but you can't watch your back, you know? Your confessions aren't safe. They remove Jesus. You become like actual Holy Templar rebels and kill the IRA or the apparent Irish Republican Army. You're not Irish, you're from the North. Or you're backing up the North. Northern is a different country. You're not Republican, that'd be Fianna Fáil or Fine Gael. You're not an army, you're a bunch of bandy fucking illiterate fucking gypsies. I didn't say gypsies in the North, they're travellers, they pretend to be travellers. Without any fucking guns. You're not an army. So you're not the Irish Republican Army. You're the Northern Nazi gypsy scum that fucking got bent over by Florida. And you're loving it. You're loving it like a loyalist. As I said at IRA and Sinn Féin, you're loving it like a loyalist. You're loving all the positions of privy. You're loving all the women and all the cash that comes to being loyal to a foreign fucking monger. You're not rebels, right? Get that? You're not a fucking rebel. And don't watch your back. You can't watch your back. They're riding the Holy Mother Mary all day. They're taking turns. They're queuing up to bugger her every day. Whole world is burning in famine, war, plague, and soon to be death horse. You're all going to be infertile very soon. Very infertile. And it's all for the indulgences. The indulgences of the IRA, Sinn Féin, and the Mahon boys. PJ, for Patrick, for Thomas Mahon, Thomas Mahon, what, the jailer. I wonder why they call him the jailer. Because he snitches and gets everybody locked up. Anyway, you're my